Hi, guys. Mark Crenshaw here again with podcast number 8. Today, I'm just going to stick mostly with what's going on in Ukraine. And I've been looking at all the news and what he has been saying. I'm talking about Putin, threatening the West if they try to intervene in any of his actions, including the use of nuclear weapons. Really? Nuclear weapons. Totally, now this man has lost his mind. And I'm reaching out to everyone who may be watching this right now, especially in Russia. Guys, to the people of Russia, you have the power in your hands to stop this lunatic. And I'm also talking to the military people who are in charge and who are listening to this wackadoodle. The man is totally out of control. To be threatening the West for no reason, and all because he is so scared that Finland and Sweden may join NATO. He was definitely, excuse me, definitely scared of Ukraine, excuse me, of joining NATO, that he invaded, and coming to light that most of the excuse me, frog in the throat. But anyway, when I found out that most of his troops didn't understand why they were going in there, they all been saying, "Oh, we thought it was just a military exercise." They've been lied to. Now, to the generals and to the admirals who are listening to this nut job, wise up. Stop taking orders from him. In fact, rise up against him. Go after him, arrest him, and charge him with crimes against humanity. We got to put an end to this quickly. We don't need him to be having nuclear weapons. And if he even launches one, that is bad news for the entire world. We don't need that. We're not looking for a fight. And, I keep on saying this. This does fall upon Biden himself. 14 months into his presidency, have basically put us in a position like we are today. High gas prices, food prices going up, everything going up. And now, because what I've been hearing about the sanctions, they weren't designed to stop him. So what's the point to even slapping him with sanctions if you're not going to stop him completely? If this is like the head of the snake that we've been saying all along with the terrorists. You got to cut the head off, but we know there are more heads right behind it. One head was going to rise up and will probably more likely cause more trouble. But I'm asking the people in Russia, especially your military commanders, do what is right and take him out. Arrest him. Charge him with crimes against humanity and make a primary example out of all the other politicians who are seeking power. And Biden, you are also partially to blame for this crap. In fact, I might put it all on you because none of this would be happening if Trump was still president right now. He would have put an end to this quickly. And there would have been a coup by the military itself inside Russia. And I'm going to get on Anonymous. Guys, I love you guys. I love you. I love the way that you decided to come out and declare war against Putin. But when I went back to your website, I see these college stuff again. I scratch my head. It's like, what's going on with your website? The original intent of that website is for people to be hacking these huge corporations and governments and try to get to the bottom of the corruption and other things. And apparently, these kids who are now running it, not the original people, have decided to do UFO stuff. Yeah, we heard it all before. But it was like looking at a replay than of something I seen earlier, not from Anonymous, but from somewhere else. So that is nothing new. Yes, I believe the government is hiding some things on them. And I can go on and on with that. But to Anonymous, take your stuff back. Be the original people who you are. To going after these big time idiots who wants to keep us down. We depend upon the truth, and we don't ever hardly get the truth unless it is hacked and get down to the bottom of it. Just like Hillary Clinton. I love somebody to hack into her stuff and to find out what's been going on and expose her for who she is. I can talk all day long, and probably a lot of people's going to be looking at this. But I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing what a lot of things has been happening. I know that a lot of people are tired of what's going on right now, what is happening in Europe, Ukraine, the United States of America. The people are standing right beside you. We have your back. And anyone who wants to go there to join the fight against this evil man, go for it. Find a way to get over there and fight along with the Ukrainians. We have no intention of fighting them directly. We don't want to fight the Russians directly. But he's putting us in a position that we do not want. We don't want war. We want him out of Ukraine and out of their business. Now, there could also be a time where, all right, you don't want them to be in NATO. Okay, we get it. Perhaps maybe come to a compromise, like having defensive weapons either from there or from the United States or from London, Paris, Italy, somewhere, even Japan. But we cannot have this invasion going on for any longer. And I got a feeling that all those military commanders who are trying to figure out why are we here are going to say, no. We're turning around and we're going home. And they better start helping those people out first before they do, because a lot of people have died, have been injured. A lot of people have lost their homes. And a lot of people probably won't come back because of what's been going on. I'm really angry about this. This is close as a new third world war as it gets. And if Putin, if he does decide to use nuclear weapons, I hope you understand the consequences that could happen if our own government decides to use nuclear weapons. So I'm going to say this. Remember, MAD, that means mutual assured destruction. If you throw any nuclear weapons at our partners in Europe or against us, it's a guarantee we're going to be throwing it right back. And nobody will win in that war. Nobody. Everybody will be a loser in that war. In a nuclear conflict, nobody wins. We're talking about radiation. People will get sick from it. Even if you've never been exposed, you can die from anything that might have been exposed to like water, the ground. And depending upon where you live, you may be vaporized. In the blast itself, it's a horrible situation. I really did thought from World War II, we have learned our lessons about being stupid. But here we are again. what's going on here. I don't think we have learned our lessons back in our past and what's going on across Europe. They didn't learn the lesson of that past. And now you got China knocking, say, hey, is it okay we can be able to take over Taiwan? It's not okay. But I just want to get off of this. But for the love of God, Mr. Putin, please call back your troops, end this assault on your neighbor, and come to the table and talk it out. It's better to talk it out and try to find a better solution than killing your neighbors. In fact, you're killing your own brothers and sisters. So anyway, that is my podcast for today. I said what I said. I think I got off what I want. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and great night. God bless you all, and God bless America.